Um, Next online is Mutolani. So please, with a warm round of applause, can we welcome her on stage? Please, let's make that better. She's part of us, right? Great.
Hello, everybody. GM, GM. All right, so let me start. So, hi, everybody. My name is T, and my full name is Omotuyi Motolani, in case you're finding it hard. And my topic is going to be the future of social media for blockchain startup and integrating AI to build and grow in Web3. So, next slide, please. Next slide. Next slide. All right, so please just give me 10 minutes of your time, and we are going to round up this section about why social media is very important if you're in this space. So I'm going to start with a question. How many of us is on either one social media platform? Either Twitter, WhatsApp. Okay. What, nobody's on Twitter or anything. Yeah. Basically, almost everybody is either on one social media platform, which means at least in everybody here we are using one social media platform, and it shows how important social media is in our daily life, how we are integrating social media in everything we do. I also want to ask another question. How many of us is in at least one group or another, like a group where you get almost everybody? I don't know why people are shy. People shy. Yes, basically almost everybody. So from this data here, you can see how 40 in US, just only in US, 43% of men between the age 18 and 29 have used blockchain before. And if you check this data, you see that between the age of 18 and 29 is very, very potent. They use social media a lot. They also use blockchain a whole lot. So that's to tell you that, okay, they probably must have found blockchain through social media or like any other social media platform. So to my next slide, why exactly is social media important for blockchain? Why I don't know if you're a builder here or if you are going to, plan to build a project and you feel like okay, you don't need social media, you just need to build a product and you will not market it. You need social media for visibility and awareness. So this is like something that is very, very basic. Your target audience that you probably want to use are all that use blockchain are between the age 18 to probably 40, and they'll probably be on social media. So you need social media for visibility and awareness. You need them to know that okay, you guys have arrived. This is what our product does. You need it for engagement and community building. There's no way. Twitter is like Twitter is the basic king for blockchain technology, and you can also use it for community building. So you basically need Twitter for community building. You need your socials for building your community. You also need it for education, trust and credibility, real-time feedback and iteration. So basically for social media, you need where if you want to educate your users about your products, you need social media. If you want to build trust and credibility, trust me, if anybody wants to market a blockchain product or you're doing your research about a protocol or even in basic life, if someone comes to market a product to them, I'm very sure the first thing you check is what are they saying on social media, what's the feedback. And that's the reason why you need social media to build your trust and credibility and then feedback. So next up, so what happens when you don't use social media? What happens if you say fuck it, there's no point using social media, I want to use traditional marketing? What will happen is when you use like a web 2 marketing agency or like you try to bypass social media, you have like a mismatch audience expectation, in a sense that the people when you use traditional marketing, they probably might not even know your audience. They don't know that your audience don't read newspapers, or the way they will present your product to them would not meet your audience expectation. I'm a social media manager, and if I'm talking to my target audience, and if you hire me for your project, and if I'm talking to my target audience, I know the expectation of what this audience wants. I know how they want the product to be marketed to them. And you cannot compare that to giving the project to a traditional marketing agency to market your product rather than not using social media at all. Another issue of using traditional marketing is the pace of change. So sometimes last year, while I worked as a social media for a protocol, the marketing head was using Web2 strategies, and it was kind of very hard because when I make social media content, I've made it and it has been approved. What is trending today, or what I might post today, is already, I've already made a calendar since last month. That's already a very big difference, because what is trending today is different from what was trending last month. And this traditional agency, or not using social media, might not understand that there are changes, trend change. Also, even currently right now, if I'm trying to make a content, if I'm trying to make a social media calendar, and I'm supposed to make 4 posts a day, two of it can be constant, but the remaining two are prone to change, because I know, okay, today ETH might be trending. I'll have to use Ethereum trending content to create the main content I want to create. And these people might not understand that you not being on social media, or you trying to avoid social media, might not understand that this space change a whole lot. Then also, I'm going to be talking about no culture. If you know Solana, they have like this community culture where everybody is united together. If you talk about basically traditional agencies don't even use memes. I'm very sure. Does anyone know about memes, paper memes, or anything? Yes, funny pictures, funny caricatures you use to market a product. I'm very sure traditional agencies don't understand that there is something called memes. There's something called viral marketing. Also, decentralized decision making. In a place where on Twitter, a project will ask you, what do you think we should do next? What do you think we should launch next? And the community gets to decide what the product protocol should do. I don't think you can achieve that if there is no social media, or if you are using a traditional marketing agency for to market your products. So that's one of the problem with traditional marketing. So now let's go to the king of the boys, AI. Why should you integrate AI with social media? So blockchain and social media and AI, they go hand in hand. And the reason is because as a social media manager, I'm going to be speaking from my perspective, and I'm going to tell you how AI has helped me a lot. So let me start from sometimes in 2022, 2023, when ChatGPT first came out. I really hated ChatGPT because why are you using bots? Like, why can't you think by yourself? I felt ChatGPT was here to take my job. It's not doing it very well. But as time goes on, I get to understand that ChatGPT is not here to take my job. I just have to learn to utilize it. And from utilizing it, I've been able to like be efficient with my job. It does not mean okay, I'm not smart enough. ChatGPT is not trying to mimic me. Once I get my idea from ChatGPT, I get to just optimize it with my human intelligence, and I've been very efficient with what I've been able to do with social media. Then AI can help to predictive analysis. I get to know okay what's happening next, what's going to happen next. AI has helped me with that. Governance and decision making, and also personalizing content. What does my community want? AI can help me predict my target audience. Who are the people? Okay, this my audience. They are between the ages of 20 to 21, and this is exactly what I like. It's very easy for me like that. So as I've used AI, then moving on, I'm basically almost done with my presentation. So my conclusion is, you don't have to think AI is the enemy here. You have to like basically utilize AI. Just because you're trying to market a product, you think okay, once I get a product and I get users, that's the end of it. You need social media. You need a platform where you can draw your community together. So that is my conclusion. AI does not mean, oh, it's going to be one big robot. It can be as little as a software. It can be as little as a chat box. It can be as a little. It can be as little as like ChatGPT. That's how AI can be. It's not one big stuff that you need. So that's all about my presentation. Thank you. If you want to reach me, you can scan um the stuff there. You can scan out to reach out to me on Twitter. Thank you very much.